All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, or Chakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, salutations to those for elect. All right, you brothers was in your bodies a living sacrifice for the names of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, week in and week out. All right. The hopeful men of the Lord. All right, the hopeful elect. To you, say Shalom. Really the title of this one, man, I might title it He Shall Overcome at the Last. Okay. Which I'm gonna tap into a little bit on this movie, the Avatar film. Salakia, which is some of y'all don't know. It's that movie with all them damn blue people and shit. Which was a pretty good damn movie. They're supposed to do a sequel soon, but Lord willing, we ain't here to see that shit. But basically, man, I'm gonna read a little bit of this because this movie, which, you know, the regular people, hell, even when I first seen it, you know, I didn't necessarily get the deeper meaning of it, because we know that in these movies, man, there's always gonna be some meat. You know, of course, it's gonna be you know, bones and shit, but there's always something spiritual that we can pick out of almost everything, almost every movie, unless it's like something completely surrounded in folly. But I'm gonna read this little thing real quick. The film is set in the mid-22nd century when humans are colonizing Pandora, a lush habitable moon of a gas giant in the Alpha Centauri star system, in order to mine a mineral, unobtainium. I think that's how they said it. I forgot. A room temperature superconductor. The expansion of the mining colony threatens the continued existence of a local tribe of Navi, a humanoid species indigenous to Pandora. Okay, so, you know, that's a summarization of the movie, basically. You know, there's this planet or this moon, like they said. It's called Pandora. There's people already on that shit. It's the blue people called the Navi. And the humans, which in a spiritual sense, it would be Esau. But Esau comes in and colonizes it, you know. And they do it in order to get that mineral that they're looking for. And as you see throughout the movie, you know, at first they're doing a peaceful approach. They're trying to learn the ways of them and understand them and how to, you know, get their language and this and that. And then they later on they just unleash all out war on them. You know, there comes a certain point in the movie where the dude, one of the generals, or the main general, I think he was saying it was taking too long, and so he loaded up his army, and they went out and they set fire to like their home thing. It was like the big, I forgot the name of the tree. Let's see if they got it. So lucky, I might have to go get something to drink. This shit's ridiculous. Yeah, see, damn, sequel ain't gonna be till 2021, man. Lord Willow, I ain't trying to see that shit. It ain't that good. But real quick, I'm just trying to get the name of that tree, which it don't even fucking matter. It's not the Tree of Souls. It's well, it might be. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was the Tree of Souls. No, Home Tree. That's what it is. Home Tree. So yeah, they came through. And like I said, they destroyed the Home Tree. You know. And they just started trying to wipe them out. You know, all throughout the movie. And like I said, this is likened unto the Navi, which it fucking sound like it could be a Native American, but the Navi are likened unto the Gadites, all right, so-called Native Americans, because that's exactly what happened to them. You know, Esau came over here and he started to try to learn the ways of them, and they started teaching each other and this and that. And then he just turned all war out on them. Okay, he completely reneged on every contract that he wrote with them. All right, because that's all they do. Esau goes around the world and rape, robs, and murders. Okay, the whole land. Then he colonizes it. He brings his damn wicked ass society into it. The word colonize of a country or its citizens send a group of settlers to a place and establish political control over it. Because that's what Esau wants to do. They want to control everything. All right, this man is nothing but a big ass control freak. Okay, if he can't run it, then he's gonna make a way. He's gonna find out a way. That way he can control it. All right. Come to settle among and establish political control over the indigenous people of an area. So that's what they do, man. Okay, and that's what they did to the Gadites, which is the same thing that they did to the Navi in this movie. All right. They came through, and then right here, in this right here, what I'm about to read, this goes to show, man, that if Yahushua didn't come back, man, this place would be over with. All right, in 2154, humans have depleted Earth's natural resources, leading to a severe energy crisis. And that's the path that we're on. That's the path that this wicked-ass devil is on, man. Because all he doesn't know how to reuse things and replenish the land. That way the land can give back that fruit, you know. Prime example, they don't give the land the rest. On every 7th year, you're supposed to give the land a rest. You ain't supposed to be playing shit, you know. You got to give the earth time to rejuvenate, you know. The earth got to rest too, man. All right? We come from the earth and we have to rest, so how so much is the earth, man? So you got to give the earth that rest. You ain't supposed to plant anything on that 7th year. I believe on the 6th year, you're supposed to do like double the work, like plant double the crops, if I'm not mistaken. That way you have enough food for that next year. Okay? But the Esau doesn't even do that, you know. And like I said, man, if it wasn't for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and him sending his son, man, hey, we would have been, this whole earth would have been destroyed. Okay, because let me see it. There's a script on that. Damn. Really, my guy? Yeah, this is Mark 13:20. And except that the Lord has shortened those days, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days. And that's it, man. Okay, if the Lord didn't shorten the days for the elect's sake, no flesh should be saved. Why? Because Esau is going to do exactly what he does and what they show you in all these movies. Okay, movies like this, that Wall-E movie, that's a good example as well, showing what the earth going to be like. You know, them niggas, they had to go up into outer space because they couldn't even live on the damn earth anymore. The earth, you couldn't plant shit because it was nothing but, it was full of trash. Okay? Instead of using the things that the Lord gave the world for its natural purpose, prime example, pigs, all right? Because they'll fucking eat anything. Their job is to clean up all the trash and shit, man. But you fucking, instead of doing that, you get a whole bunch of trash trucks and then you put it in bags and you fucking take it to this big ass damn landfill. And you just pile the trash on top of trash. You know? And I would know, I work at a trash place. They literally, you have to drive up a hill. We got to drive up a hill to go dump the trash. That hill wasn't there 10, 15 years ago. So that's literally a hill full of trash, man. You know? You can see when there's little puddles, you can see there's like bubbles in the water. And that's like methane gas. That whole place is a damn bomb just being ready to set off. You set one flame in there, and it's a wrap. That whole shit gonna blow the hell up. Because of all that trash that's built up over the years, that creates methane gas, man. You know, so but like the script said, man, if it wasn't for the elect's sake, no flesh should be saved, man. All right, but yeah, back to the colonizer thing. Where is that? I'm gonna pull this article that I found. The environmental and health effects of European contact with the New World. All right, and I'm gonna read a couple points and go through, because this is, like I said, things I'm about to read is literally almost the exact same as what they portrayed in the Avatar movie. You know, the European presence in America spurred countless changes in the environment, negatively affecting native animals as well as people. The popularity of beaver-trimmed hats in Europe, coupled with Indians' desire for European weapons, led to the overhunting of beavers in the Northeast. Soon, beavers were extinct in New England, New York, and other areas, and that's another thing. They're making hats out of the fucking animals. They use the animals as, you know, like fur shit, which is not to say that that's a bad thing, because when Gad, and that's the difference. You know, it's hunting and then it's overhunting. You know, Esau's out here killing beavers, lions, and tigers and shit, and you can't eat that stuff to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Gad had, like, I'm pretty sure they had like bison things. You know, their whole tents they used the bison hide because they would eat the bison and use the hide. They used the whole animal, man. None of that none of that buffalo went to waste. Okay? That's one thing Jake, your parents tell you all the time, you better not waste that shit. You know? Jake gonna use all of it. Okay, so if we killed the bison, man, best believe you cook the meat. Pretty sure they had things that they could use the bones with. You know, probably carve them into weapons or whatever. You know, and then use the hide for as part of your shelter, man. Okay? But Esau, they go and hunt shit that you can't eat at all. You know, these niggas out here hunting giraffes and, like I said, tigers, lions, bears, just for the skin. You know, that's wickedness, man. All right, you ain't even supposed to be touching those animals. I'm going to jump down. Furthermore, Europeans introduced pigs, which they allowed to forage in forests and other wildlands. Pigs consume the foods on which deer and other indigenous species dependent, resulting in scarcity of the game. And that's another thing. They did that too, but then on top of that, they bringing that shit over there. And now they having everybody fucking eating pig. You know? And this is another thing too. European ideas about owning land as private property clash with natives' understanding of land use. Native peoples did not believe in private ownership of land. Instead, they viewed land as a resource to be held in common for the benefit of the group. Right. And Gad was looking out for the best interest of their people. Okay? Now, yeah, back in the ancient days, you know, you of course you got your land. But it's not like Esau's definition of having your land. You know, Esau's definition is you step foot on here and I'm going to fucking cut your head off. Or whatever comes out of this, nobody else can use. And if you want to use it, I'm going to tax the hell out you for it. You know what I'm saying? And that just goes to show, that goes into part of those deals that these people made. All right, with the Gadites, which they broke all of them. And it's the main thing, too. In the 1630s, half of the Huron and Iroquois people, I don't know, people living near the Great Lakes died of smallpox, and that's when Esau came in. Like I said, man, they started learning the ways of Gad. You know, Gad started teaching them this and this and that, and that was their appreciation gift. You know, thanks for teaching me how to live. We got y'all some blankets. And the blankets is filled with fucking smallpox. Okay? And this is Psalms 55 and 21, which most brothers should know this. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And that's it, man. You know, Esau coming up to you with those slick words like in the movie, okay? Just like the Avatar movie, they came up in the beginning. Everybody was cool. They came and trying to learn their ways and understand their language, you know? But whole time, you got somebody plotting. You know, you got somebody that's an informant, getting the information and taking it back so they can understand how they can take over them. You know, which in this case it was the Jake Sully dude. Cause he didn't at first, you know, he didn't give a fuck about them. You know. He was just trying to get his damn legs. Cause he said dude told me if you give me some information, all right, you'll get your legs back. So that's what his goal was first. But then he started actually seeing, hey, these are actual people, you know, and this ain't really necessary. But by then it was too late. He's already giving them too much information. Okay? But it's the exact same thing that happened to them, man. Okay? The exact same thing. Okay, and like I said, hey, they brought the smallpox. And that was a main factor, man. A main what's the word? A main tactic, if you will, to wipe out the natives. Okay, damn, I didn't mean to do that. And another main thing too was cutting out their food source, man. And now these niggas telling you, you know, they tell you why, man. Okay, cause and that's what I'm saying, you know, that Gad shit. All they was damn near eating was fucking bison, man. And Esau knew that shit. And once they learned that, then they figured out ways to fucking tear that shit down. Okay? Loss of the land. All right, much of the land delegated to indigenous tribes during this westward expansion were barren tracts of land far from any buffalo herds. Okay? And so that's what they do. They cut the land out, or, you know, due to all the colonization and building all this shit. That means that they cut all the land where the bison was staying at. Okay? And this is another point. And I'll probably pull like one more script. Yeah, I got a couple more. Plains Indians adopted a nomadic lifestyle, one which depended on bison location for their food source. Bison, okay. Oh yeah, this was because I noted this earlier. Additionally, they used every edible part of the bison, organs, brains, fetuses, and placental membranes included. All right, so like I said, man, Gad, they used the whole bison. None of that went to waste. Okay. The U.S. military strategically exterminated bison in masses for this reason. By ridding the Plains Indians of their primary food source, they will become further dependent on reservations for subsistence, because they knew that Gad didn't fucking need them. They knew that Gad didn't need them, man. And that's it. Real quick. As Kiowa Chief Santana complained at the Medicine Lodge Treaty Council in 1867, has the white man become a child that he should recklessly kill and not eat? When the red men slay game, they do so that they may live and not starve. And that's it, man. When Gad kills something, they doing it that way they can live, okay, and that they can prosper. Esau bitch ass come over, and he said, has he become such a child that he should recklessly kill and not eat? And that's what Esau does. He moves like a fucking child. Okay, real quick. Is it 34? I forgot. Damn. Damn it. Oh, it's 30. Salaki. Yeah, Job 30 and 8. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth, And that's it. These niggas are worse. Hey, they're violent than the earth, man. These are children. All right? The scripts say we have children ruling over us. I'll get that real quick. It's Isaiah 3 and 4. And I give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. And I'm going to jump down to 12. Yeah. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. And that's the main point. Children are their oppressors. We got a fucking kid oppressing us right now. We have a kid telling us what to do and what time to be in the house and shit, man. You know, which is ass backwards. You know, we have this man just goes around and kills for no reason because he's bored. You know, they weren't killing the bison and taking it. They weren't even taking them to the damn slaughterhouses. You know. They just killing the bison because they know that Gad depended on that. They know that Gad didn't need them for anything. So they kill off their whole food supply. That way, okay, yeah, now y'all got to come to the reservations. You know? Children being our damn oppressors, man. That's why we need Yahweh Shai to come and deliver us. Because we got kids in the fucking office. You know? Which, at the end of the day, man, these motherfuckers, Esau's going to get what's coming for him, man. Idumea is going to get what's coming for him. Because this nigga has done too much wickedness on this earth. And his ass needs to be wiped off the face of the planet. And that's it. Okay? And you know, and then like I said, and at the end of the movie, Salakia, because I'm hopping around, but I'm about to close this out. But at the end of the movie though, back to the Avatar movie, like I said, it's a portrayal of Gad. You know, Esau comes in, they take all they learn all their ways, then they take it over and they they start killing them off. But then closer to the end, you know, they all come up with a plan, Jake and them, and they start to fight back. You know, they basically wage war on them. They do a sneak attack because they were going for the Tree of Souls, and that was the most important one. And they did like a sneak attack on their ass, and so they hopped on them. You know, they all going out for war and shit, man. And at the end, the Na'vi came through. You know, Jake's avatar killed the main general dude. What's his name? What the fuck is it? Quaritch? I don't fucking know. Oh no, not Jake didn't kill him. Neytiri did. But point being, they killed that nigga, and then at the end, you know, all the humans, they kicked their ass out and they sent them back to Earth. Okay, and then, you know, Jake get a permanent avatar, but that's besides the point. But that's reminding me of this script right here, and I'll close that on this. All right, because that's exactly what happened to us, man. And they show you, like I said, these movies, man, they show you exactly what's about to happen. Okay? That movie was a whole exact representation of the scripts and what's going to happen. All right? Genesis 49:19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him. Okay? Because that's what happened to us in the beginning. Esau overcame us, and they waged war with us, and they took us over, man. Same thing with the Na'vi. They got taken over. They got almost wiped out, almost eliminated. All right? But the key point, but he shall overcome at the last. Okay? And we're coming upon that day, man, where, hey, Lord willing, I'm part of that number, all right, of those troops, man, that I get to take part in bringing that righteous revenge, that righteous recompense to the land, all right, for our people, for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Lord willing, I'm one of his vessels that he uses, all right, one of his instruments of war, because I'm sick and tired of these damn Edomites, man. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to go into that movie real quick. It's been on my mind for a little bit. Lord willing, it was edifying. Lord willing, you brothers learn something. Before I close, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Chakodash. Double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, citation to those for elect. All right, y'all brothers keep fighting. It's a good fight of faith and keep pushing. We at the door, man. All right, we about to overcome. This is the last. So we about to overcome, man. And we about to take this earth back, man, in righteousness. All under Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. Wow, Chakodash. All right, Kwan Yasharala, Shalom, off the ball.